New SVI.
Scott versus the internet niggas. Yeah. Happy Black History Month first and foremost.
Gang, gang. Hey, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I got it. You feel me? When the beat drops. Long little Nick. You feel me?
Why you keep?
I'm just trying to see if y'all feel me. Like, ain't nobody. You alright? That's what it feels like off of the Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack. Nipsey Hussle, Jay-Z. This is Scott versus the Internet. Scott versus the Internet. I got a school close. Scott versus the Internet. I'm back. I'm good. Episode 63 with your hostess Poppy Stacks, Smalls, or in reverse.
Young Stacks in the building.
Hello, everyone.
We back. How y'all doing, man? It's Black History Month. I am a revolutionary.
Light-skinned nigga.
Alright.
I am taking 10 steps back.
That excuse me. That clip from the beginning of the episode is from Fred Hampton from the Judas and the Black Messiah movie. We're not gonna cover it too extensively because Ink has not saw it yet, and I don't know who else has saw it yet, but I saw it twice already. That shit is amazing.
And for the first time in a long time, I could say that I watched the movie during the premiere time. So I actually know something this time. I got something to spoil, but I ain't gonna do it.
The movie is from Bill O'Neill or Bill O'Brien?
Bill O'Neill.
Bill O'Neill is from his
William O'Neill.
William O'Neill. Who am I saying Bill from?
Bill is nickname.
It's short for that. So
Yeah.
It's from his perspective, and it just shows how he infiltrated the Chicago, Illinois chapter of the Black Panthers, and it gives a short book. I mean, the what is the word I want to use? It's the movie moves so quick, but you don't miss shit. Everything, like, it seemed like everything moving fast, and then when you see the timeline of the shit, it's crazy. Like, everybody that I've seen watched it and said they bothered. It bothered them. Great.
I mean, it's supposed to.
Exactly, and that's. Ain't you remember 2 years ago I was on Facebook asking about the Black Panther? That's where Monumental came from. Everybody said, you said it first, but niggas was like, don't do that, do something new.
Yeah.
And that's where my business proposal came from. So, I'm like I said, we ain't gonna spoil it, but great movie. It's on HBO Max till March 13th, and it's in theaters now, so go see that.
and make sure you pay attention. Coming from the nigga who doesn't pay attention while watching movies, pay attention. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of perspectives you can take.
I'm just,
I'm not
my God.
I had a really good time watching it. I enjoyed it. It bothered the hell out of me when you see like the timeline of how shit happens, but like for what I know about the situation, like historically, they did a very good job depicting a lot of the situations. And the actors did a phenomenal job at portraying the emotions throughout that film. So check that out.
We're gonna come in with Nick Cannon as your topic, madam.
Me?
Yes.
I ain't really got much to say about it. I just happened to scroll along on my daily scrolls and see that Nick Cannon is back in his partnership with Viacom and CBS. They have taken him back on. They're supposed to be starting to record new episodes a while and out. I don't know. I would assume that means that all of his original cast also gets their jobs back.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll sign them back on.
So shout out to him. Everybody was like kind of on the back and forth with the whole like you a sellout thing in the original. Like when everything kind of fell apart, it was like you selling out because he apologized. But Viacom's statement was basically like, we see that you did the work to educate yourself on like why it was anti-Semitic, and you know talk to these leaders and talk to some Jewish people, Jewish clergy, to like kind of understand why what you were saying was divisive. And now that you've done that work, we feel comfortable taking you back and feel comfortable that you understand what was wrong, you apologized, and then you took it a step further to learn something. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but you do what you got to do to get to the bag. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy that he, you know, hasn't severed a 20-plus year-long relationship over some shit he said on his own public platform. But having a public platform myself, I don't know if I'm willing to take that, you know, risk to apologize and lose out on the people who support me as a solo venture as
we
well.
We didn't stop the support. People been talking about wilding out since it's been off.
No. I said as a solo venture. Like, you don't know if you lost people that support you in your solo venture because you decided I'm finna go and apologize to this corporation to get my job back over there.
You don't think he got a good reputation throughout that world?
I mean, he probably do, but how many listeners are like, you should have stood on what you said?
I got educated and learned what I said was offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Originally, a lot of black people was like, "No, you selling out, nigga." Like, no, you didn't learn nothing. You just decided you was gonna go do that
I
because you want to try to
guarantee
get
the
the
same
job
people
back.
gonna watch that show.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, everybody gonna watch Wild 'N Out again, but
Exactly. So like, you just speaking in the moment. Like, you don't really care about this. The people that care about it, I'm sure he has a good enough reputation and has carried himself throughout his career to where they'd be like, yo, we said, you know, you fucked up. You did what you was supposed to, just like they said in their apology. I mean, they little take back or whatever. Like, you good. You fucked up. You switched it up. We appreciate you doing that so it don't look crazy with us getting you back because, nigga, we needed you.
do you think they brought
they
him back
didn't need
because
him-
they lost too much money taking it
If
off?
they didn't need
They
them, this
have
wouldn't have happened.
ridiculousness on all day, every day, and nobody really likes that show. I can't stand that show.
But do y'all think he would have been able to come back without the apology? Like, do you
Yeah.
think it would have just taken a little longer? Like, because I know
I
y'all
think it's
missing
been
that
long
money.
enough. I think that's why it's happening.
Hold
Because
your
he did
ground.
that. He did that.
Hold your
2 weeks
ground.
in within, you know, and the reaction.
Yeah. Hold your ground and come back with your facts because, you know,
It's Black History Month. Don't shut up. Keep an open
I
mind.
just, when you have control over your shit, they can't do that shit to you.
But I
So
feel
I
like he
think,
did
like,
have. You
even
don't
when
think he
that
had
situation-
control?
No, because if he had control, he would have been able to take the title of Wild 'N Out anywhere. whether Viacom got rid of him or not.
But they
He don't
couldn't
own
play
the
it
rights
either.
to
Like
their
nobody won in that situation.
show. No, I'm saying like the rights to like the title of the show. Like
You could have
That
just
was, but
done
that
it
was
on
probably
another
he
network.
should have renegotiated that. He probably
Yeah.
didn't know this was
But, like,
happening
the
because
shit
he
been-
sold that title years ago.
the shit been on so long.
Yeah,
bro.
like he probably
nigga,
didn't even
come
thought
on.
no shit like that was gonna happen. So he probably didn't think about that. He gonna get it this time.
Yeah,
I
but you
was
know
about
what
to
you're
say, I
saying on
wonder
your
if you-
podcast. Like you know what you're saying, and you know who like the type of people you talking to are. So
That's what I was about to say. Like, I wonder this time around.
they played that's
Did he
reverse
buy it out?
racism shit. That's all they did. They just played that's reverse racism, and that shit does not exist.
You don't think so?
No,
Facts.
we can't do
I mean,
half the shit that
definition
other
wise,
people
no.
do to us. We cannot do that shit back to them.
We're not in a position of power enough to do that. Position of enough authority to do it, none of that.
They tried to force Jay-Z when he said that shit on 444. Oh, the Jews, blah, he can't say that. Did he apologize? No. Why? Because he got control over shit. TV show, music, whatever. He got control of this shit. Y'all not gonna make me apologize.
But you don't think that's establishment? Like I don't, like you said, that's more so towards because he owned his shit. Like, but
Yeah.
he don't have to go sign another contract with nobody.
Yeah.
Like you
But that's
think?
the
Do you
problem.
think Nick Cannon can do that right now?
Do you think he can sign
He
somewhere
should
else?
have.
Not even sign somewhere else because he could have went to Tidal or something and did that shit off.
He just
of,
would have had to rename it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but he
like-
could have did that.
But I don't know if, because depending on how your contract was led, like, you might not have been able to do something that would have been in competition with them. Like, you could,
Not competition.
you
I
might
think
have
it's
had
like
a
the
conflict
likeness
of
of
interest.
it.
Yeah, it would have been a conflict of interest. Like, you might not have been able to create another sketch show like that.
that's
and
where
do
my
that.
disappointment came from when this shit came out.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think he.
He would have
knew
had to
this was
create
a
a-
brand
all
new
these
an
show.
entirely
all these
different
niggas,
thing.
and him included, was one of them. Oh yeah, black men, we in the media, we need to make sure we own our shit. And then you get in trouble, and we find out you don't own your shit.
I mean, he might not have had the means to buy his shit out though. Like, you don't know how steep those contracts are. Cause who knows? Even
Outside of
coming
Love
back,
and Hip Hop, with Viacom, and maybe BET when they got a popular movie that somebody want to put out on it. What the fuck else do y'all have on this entire network?
But I think.
but that's why it might be so hard to get it.
I think Nick Cannon did not know how much Wild 'N Out meant to us. Because if he knew that, I think he would have had ownership of it. He would have, if now that he knows how much money I guarantee you, he's finding a way to flip that contract and get ownership of Wild 'N Out. He'll never go through this again. He didn't know
'Cause I would've-
how big Wild 'N Out was. He didn't. I don't even think he knew how big of a hit MTV was finna take when it happened. I guarantee you, that nigga over there, like, I'm finna be a billionaire. Like, bro, I'm finna.
I'm
he can-
renegotiating the whole contract.
Cause if I can make a show like that, just improv, imagine what I could write on these niggas. I can start my own network now. Like, you have a show that can take you to a whole new world. We already know you can host. We already know you can do more. Like, you've been in every channel of that shit. He'll never make that. If he makes that mistake again, he a damn fool.
I can't see him doing that again unless it's just that contract is that tight and it was that stupid of a sign off originally that you can't get out of it. That's the only way I can see him not making the right decision this second time around. But I think
But how long is your show
He
locked
been
into
with them niggas
contract?
their whole life though, so it could be one of them things also where they got me as a kid because Viacom is Nickelodeon.
he's
And
been with them
his
for 20
contract-
plus years.
His contract probably started when the nigga was like 10. That's
But y'all don't
the
got that
bullshit.
nigga into
Look
no
into it.
lifetime contract. He'd have said something about that.
No, they keep renegotiating. They continue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you done negotiated a couple times.
You
like,
might renegotiate, but I'm saying at the point that Wild 'N Out was a hit with MTV, y'all got this first contract.
But
If
Wild
this-
'N Out caught a second win. He
if
wasn't
this-
originally
yeah.
this successful.
But if this clause has it to where you can't do shit like it and you can't do shit with the name and we're keeping that and we're upping your pay every time we need to renegotiate, then
But if all
what
he
you
was
gonna
looking
do?
at was the money, like, It's his fault.
Like we might have
Yeah,
gave you the
but-
liberty to have the money to bring on whoever you want to bring on. You
But
can
that's
have
probably
full
how he
credit.
saw it.
That
I'm
was my
putting
problem
on
with the
unknown
idea.
black people.
Like finding out that was my problem though. Like finding out that he just didn't have no rights to the show at all was like when you think about a lot of the comedians that came from his show and just got famous, like blew the fuck up off Wildin' Out, like that's leverage. Nigga, I'm the reason Cat Williams blew the fuck up. Niggas was not thinking about him, and he was until he became the funniest nigga on that show, and then the HBO specials and shit started coming.
But you can kind of say that about
That's
DC, and then when he pulled them niggas
Nigga,
from
DC.
from social media,
85.
like,
How
yeah.
you let them niggas? You got a
Motherfucking
podcast
manual.
yourself. How the fuck did you let them get signed under Charlemagne?
Oh, they signed up the Charlemagne? I
Yeah,
didn't know
they
that.
under his dumbass shit on iHeart.
I didn't know that.
Him,
Emmanuel?
the dude
But
from
he
TMZ.
what? So what is incredible? Is that just a media? Like is that just production? Is that not?
That's production.
Because I mean,
shit.
production is podcast.
Yeah.
So
So he could have, but you know,
that's crazy.
everybody fist pump, whatever the fuck he putting on his head and shit, do all of that shit, turn around and you go by the white man's rules, so you can't do the shit that you want to do because you still like, damn, if I had these black people, I'm gonna have to pay them. And I know I won't mind however much I'm gonna take, like you still think like them. So,
what? You don't think he folding niggas?
yeah.
No,
I mean, not
feel like
necessarily
he
not all the way for the
Just
niggas.
don't you? But you saying
Like,
you kind of
when
said
you
it like the
thinking
nigga
like-
mentality. I want you ahead, just not ahead of me.
Nah, I want you ahead. I'm just not paying you to be ahead. Shit.
You don't think them niggas getting paid?
I feel like them niggas getting paid, but I can't say that they getting paid what they probably should be getting paid, cause them niggas was riding for him the hardest. Like,
But that's what I'm saying.
but
Like
that's why I'm saying
they
gotta be
probably
getting
know how
paid.
big Wildin' Out is now. Like, bro, all of us need a check now.
Yeah.
It's not even debatable.
But that's why I think they
were
wrote
showing
for him.
episodes where they start introducing new people. The one girl that be short at words, but the cute one that be
Yeah.
short, she need a check. Like, bro, she's got fans now.
Mhm.
Like, you kind of old. The little head nigga, he's super funny.
Mhm.
The niggas need some money.
Like, you gotta get even the new players of the game. Like, everybody contracts gotta get renegotiated now. But that, I don't know, that's why it's a double-edged sword. Like, it's 50-50 for me. I don't know if they were getting paid what they should have got paid before, but I know that they have to know that they were getting
The
paid
contract to come back
because-
is gotta be crazy.
because their support for him and being like, okay, well, you're not doing it, we not gonna fuck with Viacom either. Like, we not gonna go try to start no other shit if you're not a part of it. If they offer us to come back, we not coming back without you. Like,
Yeah,
I know
that's what I'm saying. That's how
he
you
had to be putting niggas on. Like, he had to make sure that they
Yeah,
was good too.
he was negotiating all them contracts.
Yeah, cause you not gonna miss out on that money for an unknown amount of time if you don't trust that this nigga got you. I don't think nobody loyalty that fucking strong.
I mean, but at the same time, he did what he had to do to get the niggas on the show.
Yeah.
So, like,
That like I
In
think
the
that I
beginning,
wouldn't
like,
say
he-
the loyalty. Like I think
he
the
didn't
loyalty
have to
lied
have
in you
a
giving
bunch
me
of,
my
like,
break.
viral famous. He ain't had to have DC on there. It's a lot of people that went viral and shit that wasn't already in the industry that he didn't have to have on. the
Yeah,
show.
because it could have been people he could have pulled. Like the guess he was pulling. Like
Yeah.
he could have fucked with niggas. Yeah.
Mm.
But okay.
How you say her name? Dialene? Dialene?
What?
Danny
Lee.
Danny Lay.
Danny Lee.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm just.
Originally she recorded and released a Triller video that was of a single that talked about her being a yellow bone. And he like a yellow bone. Yellow bone is what he like. Yada yada yada. Got a lot of public backlash, mostly because you're not black and don't use the term.
And not a yellow bone in either way. I mean, well, I guess technically because it's yellow bones, like thick women, and then yellow bones, light skinned women. So I guess there's one way.
Yeah. So she dressed up in all yellow, had a yellow wig, had a yellow outfit, and you know,
that's corny.
sung the song.
That's corny.
And it was just supposed to be.
That's not corny.
It is.
Alright, I'm just saying.
I'm trying to let her finish.
Oh, my bad. That's corny.
It was just supposed to be a trailer video, like a little TikTok. It wasn't supposed to be nothing crazy. Like, it wasn't promotion for the song or nothing. It was just, like, I thought the shit was cute. Yeah. I thought the shit was cute. Let me dress up in all yellow and sing this part of the song.
They said that was this to his baby mama.
Niggas said that.
Mm-hmm. I said they.
So the world came out and was like, basically, don't do that. She came with an apology. Her apology was her in a video with box braids, saying that she didn't mean it that way. She just felt like, you know, it was a cute video, and she light skinned, and she was just uplifting light skinned women or whatever. And she don't
Publicist didn't get ahead of that, huh?
She don't understand why. Shut up.
She had a light skinned publicist.
Fucking idiot.
She
She was like, oh, just tell her you were sticking up for us. We were doing, like, shut up.
She said she don't understand, like, why people don't get slandered for doing the same thing with, like, dark-skinned women. Like, everybody is allowed to uplift a certain group, thick women, skinny women, dark-skinned, light-skinned, or whatever. And she don't really understand the backlash. But also, as she's justifying it, saying, like, I didn't mean it in an offensive way, basically trying to cop the plea. And everybody tore her apart for that, because why did you wear box braids in the video? Bitch, why you
I wear my hair braided.
So yeah, that was that, and I don't, how's she been doing since then? I ain't really heard nothing since then.
The baby left her.
Oh, well.
I mean, because that looks bad on him. Because
I'm one of the biggest rap stars in the world, you idiot.
I'm one of the biggest rap stars in the world. I'm dark skinned. If the rumors are true, and you was talking about my baby mama, she's dark skinned. I have a dark ass daughter. Like,
Yeah,
that's
like,
not flying nowhere. If I'm sitting here with you, just cool with that.
Yeah, like, you're bad for business.
Like,
See ya.
I'm already in trouble because Tory Lane's dumbass. He keeps doing that, and I feel like, oh, that's what we can talk about. We ain't even gonna get into the him and Meg situation. It's there, but we're not gonna get into it. But anyway,
Get into it after this.
like, it's just motherfuckers don't think, and that bitch is dumb. And the reason why dark skinned women don't get backlash for it is because probably since niggas have been like in America, like the beginning of slavery, like the darker you are, the uglier you are considered to society. So like I'm not that dark, but when darker women try to uplift themselves, it's because they've literally been called ugly their entire lives or unattractive.
I don't
their
feel like
entire-
she was wrong in her
entire
little
lives.
spiel of
Like,
that. Like,
do
you
what
can
you gotta
uplift
do.
y'all.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. Just don't say, well, why is it okay when the dark skinned women do it? Nigga, you know why.
I hate when you do that.
But like,
Like when somebody else say something like, bro, because they wanted to speak up then. You know we argue. That's how me and you argue when you do that.
but hey,
You light skinned, what you got to say, nigga?
when the fuck?
No, crucify this yellow ass nigga on our show.
I mean, but she not one of them niggas that, dark.
But everybody knows that there's a such thing as the light skin privilege. Like, everybody knows that. So for you, I don't necessarily feel like her video in itself, her original video, was meant with malicious intent. I don't believe that. I believe she did think it was cute. She just did think it through, and niggas wasn't there to be like, that's probably not gonna go over well.
Yeah.
But with the apology, somebody else should have written this for you, and you should.
You know her
Or
publicist
just
is
fucking
light skinned.
A 2-sentence apology, bro, and just turn the video off.
Yo, I didn't mean it that way.
Over-explain it,
And
because then when you get into that, dark-skinned women get
I
to
would
do
tweet it.
That's bullshit.
she said in the video she was gonna write something. I think.
You stupid
And she
bitch.
said
You could have
she-
turned on a documentary on Netflix and figured out why dark-skinned women make songs like that.
I mean, but it's been that way forever. I think the bigger issue was.
What's the name of the song?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
So it never
That's the
dropped.
other issue.
The link is in there. The link is right above
That's
it.
the other issue. I don't even like her music, so it's one of them things.
No,
where
her
it's like,
music
whatever, I
kind
don't
of
pay attention to this
straight.
shit. I don't like
It's
it.
kind of straight.
It's
It's kind of straight.
That's the
That's it.
problem.
Just kind of straight.
That's the problem.
Hey,
The
a lot of
link-
niggas' music kind of straight.
The link to the song is right up under, and then the link to Apology is under that. If you want to watch them. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like somebody should have told her to think that through.
Yeah. I didn't care. Like, it wasn't until the apology where I was like, okay.
Yeah, the apology made me more upset than the video did. Because it was like, alright, when I saw the video, I was like, why? When I saw the apology, it was like, you should have
This
just said,
song
I'm sorry.
is
Yeah. Everybody said that.
ass.
Everybody said that.
Ass ink.
And it's nothing wrong.
Hey, you know I don't say that, but like,
Because-
nigga, that's
I
ass.
know.
These
It
not
is-
even box braids. What is these?
It's,
Y'all know I don't play that shit. Like, come on, bro. What's this?
it's
What
not
she
even-
said? Hold on, bro.
But
This
she,
bitch saying-
I don't want to hear.
Hold on.
Like, it's another, she's a black woman, so, I mean, I guess. I don't have
Is
no
she?
issue. I guess, I thought she was.
I didn't think she was. I thought that's why
Ain't the
everybody was
apology,
in.
like, for 3 minutes?
Mhm.
Y'all hear her?
I watched it already.
She said, "That's what my man likes. That's what he got." Left her right after her apology.
I wonder if his team was like, you got
Get her out of here.
Or if he was done, because he has a tendency to just go to bitches, be bored, and then go back to his baby mama.
What you was finna say about Tori and Meg?
Oh, I want, so, and it's gonna sound crazy from me,
Oh man.
but
Keep open
the
mind.
baby situation was the baby situation when he said he had a song coming out with him, and then everybody knows, like, Meg and the baby come out with music together all the time,
Mm-hmm.
including the current hit they have together. That one, that irritated me, but what really irritated me was, you know, you, like, allegedly shot somebody. Like, he keeps saying allegedly until he's finally found guilty.
Absolutely.
You know, technically right now, like, one of the worst things you could possibly fucking think of in your head is to say, hey, I know the world, like, most women are angry with me right now because of something everybody thinks I did. Let me grab the nearest woman abuser and just say I'm gonna make a song and we got a video together too.
I don't think he looked at it like that. I know that sounds logical. I don't think he logically thought of
I
that.
think he's pulling pre-recorded music because that was the issue with the baby shit. Like, this was a song before the situation.
But I don't think. See, I don't
You
think.
can, like-
you think he that masterminded?
Yes.
he just
you're-
did a whole album about it. That was
you put
mastermind.
Chris Brown's
That's
name.
not masterminded. That's a money scheme.
Because, like, I was watching the trend and I was like, you put Chris Brown's name in something where you know automatically every woman that doesn't like abusers and shit don't really put up with
Your
that
hair is
shit.
really neat.
I said that too. I was like,
I'm just
"Dang,
looking at the side of this nigga
These
head.
parts, like, clean.
Nah, I got you
Shout
together.
out to Bo. Shout out to Bo.
Yeah, I see a
But,
hairline.
Don't put niggas in situations.
You said he made the scene hot.
Yeah, like Chris Brown was probably somewhere
Chilling.
with his little
Talking about
cocaine
now
and
you
his
finna
weed.
bring all
And
that
he's
Imagine a
young,
nigga
though.
sniffing cocaine
Sniffing
and
cocaine
then
and
smoking
then, bro,
weed.
nigga, bro, you trending.
Nigga done dropped the weed. Oh shit, what?
Man, just stop putting it like it's not even just a Tory thing. It's just a human thing. Stop putting people in situations, please.
So you think nobody wants to work with him right now?
I mean, y'all wouldn't.
I wouldn't personally. It's a lot. Of,
Publicity wise.
Okay, but
Publicity
Let's-
wise,
listen
now
to
it look
this.
like you taking a side.
do
From
y'all
Chris
know?
Brown's perspective, if it was something where he was doing a song anyway, he don't give a fuck about nothing he do.
Hey,
Yeah. He probably gave less than a fuck that they was back in mentions calling him on one.
Like, he was
probably
like,
just
that's
blocked him.
fine. He was like, that's fine. They
They do
only
this
know
every
they
day
only know
anyway.
about Rihanna. They don't know about the shit from Karrueche. They don't know about the shit from a baby mama that's publicly in California. They only know about Rihanna, so they're gonna just focus on her. And people who don't know, my friends
I
can
asked
say
this on
it's not
Twitter
true.
some years ago.
What's
Do y'all think if I asked on a podcast? Remember I asked y'all, do y'all think if it wasn't Rihanna, would it have been so big?
I think it was big because it was Rihanna, but they was also young, so I still think it would have been big. Not
I don't
as
think it would have
big,
been
but I
as
think
big.
it would have been big.
Rihanna was finna be Rihanna. Like they were setting Rihanna up to be this. Chris Brown was on that same path. If it wasn't her, and it might have been his baby mama or what's her name, Karrueche. I know that bitch.
Karrueche is a couple women.
Like if
that,
it, but if it's one of them, cause y'all see, no,
Wow, shit on
Trey
it.
Songz finna catch a stray. This nigga keep having, this nigga's, this nigga having every problem in the world. That shit ain't touching him. That nigga put out a Dingaling video or some shit. The whole world forgave him. this nigga's, they sung praises of this man's name. I didn't, nigga, my whole Facebook was Trey. I said, what the fuck did he do? They said it's a video. I said, oh, this nigga done got exposed.
Supposedly it was a sex tape that he recorded. It was supposed to be him getting head. So you never see this nigga in the video, which was the craziest part, cause
But
like
they said he claimed it or something, so I don't know.
he never confirmed or denied it. He just started like making posts around it. Like my mom, he made a post on his public Facebook talking about my mama calling me about this shit, and there was a bunch of pictures of him like holding the phone in different places and shit. And
That's this girl's parents, so I'm wrong about her being black.
yeah, I thought so. I didn't think she
So
was
she-
black.
That's what I'm confused about.
Her mom?
What is it?
They both Dominican.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, like niggas be like, oh, y'all Dominican, you black. No,
Yeah.
they're talking about the darker Dominicans. They're not talking about.
Man, I give it to you.
They're not talking about.
Ah, she's a
the
light skin.
others.
But they light skin. Like you light skin black. Like whatever. You still a nigga.
Whatever.
I'm fired up from that movie. You a nigga right now.
Bitch, is weird.
Said everybody is
Hey.
niggas. If you ain't white, nigga.
Nigga.
No,
He did unify all them niggas.
I can't give it to them niggas. No.
What the fuck was we just talking about? Tory?
Tory.
Tory putting niggas in situations.
I feel like the smart thing to do would be to stay away from him until everything's over. Because even
Oh,
if
that's what I was saying. Go
even
ahead,
if you
Stacey.
don't have a past, or say it's not Chris Brown, say it's not the baby, you're not directly related to Meg, you don't have no past and abuse, none of that.
Have y'all
even-
listened to the Vory nigga?
How you gonna say listen to Stacks and not let me get the shit
I know,
up?
but it was related, so I just threw it at y'all.
No.
Have you?
The what?
Vory. V-O-R-Y. Kind of sounds like Tory. Got a little auto-tune on his voice. I was like, huh. I thought it was Tory at first.
And that's what the industry do too. So yeah, nigga, please keep talking to ruin your career so they can replace you with a nigga that sounds just like.
He sounded, I thought it was him till I looked at it. Because he did something that Tory don't do. I was like, who is that?
Well,
Sound just like him. Meek Mill keep promoting his music with him. Meek got him on some songs.
I feel like the smart thing to do would to be to keep your distance because it looked like you took a side. No matter how you play it, it's gonna look like you're in support of Tory and not in support of Meg, or you know don't feel like you did it. So, like when situations is that big, you got to think about how it looks to the public. Even if in the inner circles y'all
So,
have already
Even if it's somebody
established
that
it.
This
doesn't
what I
have
was
a
thinking
history, like a negative history with women or domestic violence, like it could have been anybody.
That's what
Why
I'm
are
saying,
you
like-
trying to put niggas in situations?
I think, just
Cause
like
you
I...
did that shit.
Let me say it. Make me forget my damn thought.
Nobody care.
But listen,
Mm-mm.
that's like I said, like it's Trey. Like I said, Trey calls it straight, but shit gets quiet for niggas. It's quiet right now. So let me sneak as much as I can out and get some more money before, cause he's gonna go to jail. That's not even denied. Like, bro, there's no. I can sit here and play devil's advocate all day and night, nigga. There's not a lot of proof that you didn't do this. It's not enough. If
Yeah.
you somehow get out of this, them niggas is amazing.
Beyond a reasonable doubt is not looking good for you.
Yeah, like,
Because
bro,
there's
we
too
can't play
many
that
ways to say you did it, and not enough ways to say you didn't have nothing to do with it. So unless you come with a testimony and be like, it was my security guard,
Yeah.
these is his prints, and this is what happened, and somebody believes that because they still gotta believe it, then you're not getting out of this, even if you didn't do it.
Somebody
And you
finna
get
go up there and say either he did it or it wasn't me. So it's over with. Like but I think that's why he pulling shit out the stash. You said that shit was pre-recorded. Let me get this out. They gonna and my name is getting buzzed. You going to whatever I drop right now. I know so many women that listen to his project.
I do too.
Women, niggas, I don't know. I seen like three niggas that told me, like, that I talked to that told me, like, yeah, I listened to it. It was women.
Yeah, because women, okay.
Messy.
No, not even messy. A lot of black women are fucking pathetic. I'm gonna just say it as a black woman. You bitches are pathetic. When you support people like Tory Lanez, R. Kelly, Steele, when you do that shit, you're fucking weak and you're part of the problem. Because it promotes the idea that all of us have to accept the bullshit that you still like to buy and promote. So stop doing it.
What was we listening
Even
to
when it's
that
not
said
with
you
like
was-
famous niggas.
I don't know if I was. I might have been by myself. But I was with somebody. It's,
Step that shit up.
it was saying. Remember we was talking about can you separate?
We talked about it on the cast. Can you separate the artist from them?
Yeah.
And it was
Work.
probably surrounding that.
It was supposed to
I
be
can't-
about R. Kelly.
Well, it might have been about R. Kelly.
It
for,
was.
for music.
Cause
For R.
I mean,
Kelly's
in his
music
case, his music
specifically.
was that.
Mhm.
So you could probably say, okay, in his situation, no.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Tory, when he's in prison, I'll probably turn it back on.
I was gonna say, like, nigga, would you diminish O.J. Simpson from his football highlights? Like, that shit ain't had shit to do with shit. Like, nigga, you was great.
I still haven't listened to Tory's project that had the Meg shit in it, but I didn't turn him off. I still listen to.
I said that
She
though.
stayed.
I said I wouldn't listen to nothing new of R. Kelly. Like, I won't support nothing new. Like, I'll give you that. But nigga, the shit that's in rotation, I already know it.
Y'all don't have to, y'all can support R. Kelly. Do what y'all do with him. Because
I already know
he's
it. I
going
can't
under
not.
the jail. I don't know if y'all saw those articles.
Mm-mm.
The niggas that he was paying to bully people into saying that he
Oh,
was
it's
not a
still
child
people.
molester.
It's people
them
coming
niggas,
out.
They're coming out and saying, I helped him.
Yeah,
and
I seen
like,
somebody
nah,
getting charged.
We beat niggas up. We paid people like they're snitching on themselves to snitch on him. Like he's gonna be under the jail. So
I ain't even worried about it. Like, he needs to be in jail. And that was never up for debate. Like, never up for debate. I
think we
enjoy-
all morally good on this couch. What y'all think?
about listening to him,
No, just morally. Like, y'all niggas straight. I think y'all some decent
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah.
I like to think so most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't make a bunch of like whole ass decisions. Yeah, I don't know.
I've been waiting on the jury to judge. I can't say something about the big
You gonna be waiting,
I'm sloppy.
and that's just that on that. I don't know. I feel like with the R. Kelly thing, like at first I was of the mindset that like I'm still gonna listen to the music. I will say after watching the documentaries and hearing as much shit as I heard and reading the articles, it does get hard as a woman to listen to some of his music. Like, even though I wasn't one of those people that like, oh, I'm finna cancel him, I'm finna take everything out of my library, it does get hard to listen to some of that shit. Because you listen to it with the,
with that thought
It
in
would
your
have
mind.
to be the non-sexual songs.
Yeah,
It ain't
like I
nothing
can
to be
listen
in
to
my
Same
phone.
Girl, but
That's,
I can't listen to, like, I can't listen to
I
Your
can
Body's
do I
Calling.
Believe I Can Fly.
I'm
Yeah.
not listening to that.
If it come on at a graduation or some shit.
Come on, man.
I ain't just gonna turn that on.
Nigga just in the room. I believe. Come on, bro. Knocking on the door. Hey,
And,
what you going through?
Step in the name of love, I guess.
Yeah, like I can
Oh, that's
listen
fire.
to, I can listen to those type. I can't listen to
I'm
nothing
listening.
sexual.
I'm listening to Feeling on Your Booty. That's my shit.
And you talking about morals.
That's my shit.
I can't support you in that.
Hey,
I remember listening to it with you in the car. Like, I remember it came on, and I do remember halfway through the song being like, I can't listen to this the same.
what, Feeling on Your Booty?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be an out boy.
So you think you can listen to Same Girl because Usher probably wasn't, or more
I
than
think
likely
I think
wasn't
it's
thinking
just
about
because it's a
child?
scenario
Yeah.
type thing. I think like
Yeah.
It wasn't serious. Like it wasn't me. Like we playing with something. Like that wasn't necessarily it. I wouldn't put that in one of those categories.
Yeah.
But I don't know because I
got
gotta.
a car and I turned it off. I ain't gonna hold it. I could cut that shit off. Like I don't want to hear his voice.
Cause I was kind of like, but you know, niggas,
Nasty.
his nasty ass probably was thinking about that shit. I did see that.
I feel like I mean, if you are that way, you are that way. I don't think that's something you could turn on and off. So unfortunately, I think that's why I have to go into things with the mindset that most of these songs probably had some underage influence involved. Cause that's not something you could turn on and off. Like you don't like kids and then turn around on you like kids all weekend, but on Monday you like adults.
He kind of was living like that.
But you kind of wasn't. They was just hidden.
Yeah.
That don't mean he ever like. I've never seen that nigga.
His
with
wife was
Kid.
no the dancer lady.
Yeah.
She was a kid.
He met her as a kid, married her as a kid, and then she grew up.
Oh
Pretty
shit.
much. I mean, wasn't that shit almost like the
everybody
real
was
shit?
The one from when the lady was at the mansion, she said she had knocked and asked could she get a snack or some shit.
Mhm.
That lady.
Yes, the choreographer. She was young.
Every woman he was involved with was a child.
You shitting
And
me.
they weren't even women, so I gotta stop saying women. They were children. They turned into women, but they were children.
Wow. She looked older. That nigga old though.
Yeah.
He ain't aged though. Like that niggas look the same forever. I annoyed you ain't.
No.
They are the same age, so maybe not. They probably did meet as children though, but they are the same
I
age.
thought they said she came and tried out for a video or something. Or got linked to try out for a video or something, and that's how they met. Anyway, let's stay in music. We ain't really talked music in a long time, but Jasmine, y'all know I'll be talking my shit about Jasmine on here. So we gonna talk about her fucking CD.
Yeah.
And what is it?
You
First
know,
impressions.
I've been waiting. I like that.
Liked it?
Mm-hmm.
What you like?
I like it as a collective. I mean, I guess, shit, it was hotels. Sometimes you want to listen to why these bitches are so dumb. And
I did.
It was a good explanation for some of them. The only thing I didn't agree with was like the Donna's Tale shit. I was like, bitch.
I was like,
Let me tell you, like, you bitches kill me. Like, no, a wife getting something from her husband is different from you just giving some nigga some pussy. You don't know that nigga. She knows her husband. That's different. Sorry, bitch. Sorry. Get out of here.
I was at work and I was like, I wonder what they want to do a podcast with me just breaking down each hoe's tales from a guy's perspective.
I would.
I was like, I really
would
just wonder
listen to
would
that.
y'all sit there and listen to me tell y'all from each hotel what's going on in a nigga's
The
head.
phase in the life, yeah.
I would listen to that.
I like that the last story was, because when you talk about infidelity and shit, like, I like that it was a lesbian couple, or woman and woman couple, we don't know if that
Oh yeah.
lady was bisexual or whatever. But I like that, like, you don't just have it be like, these niggas hurt me, like, no, women hurt women too. And it was cool, like, I like hearing it. It's like, oh, these are hoes, these are dumb bitches.
These are hoes.
Cause I always be like,
But you know
always
something?
be like, I be wondering what stupid bitches be thinking about.
Cause like a lot of dudes, like we get the word hoe mixed up. Cause if we gonna be 100, the men are the hoes of the world. Now it's a difference between being a hoe and making a hoe decision. And it sound like some of them was hoes and some of them made some hoe decisions.
Mhm.
Like girl that cheated on her girl, like you just made a dumbass hoe decision. Like granted, she's obligated to feel how she want to feel, and if she want to leave, that's on her. But that wasn't you being a hoe. That's just a hoe decision, and you got to live with the consequences of your actions. Pain.
I
Scott Jam.
I thought it was funny that niggas like took what's the face? What was the song before the artist? Before the Ari interlude. I like how niggas just
When
completely
they like
Pick up
the
your
second
feelings?
song?
No.
Yeah, second or third song.
The song after
Before
the
Ari?
artist.
You said before is pick up
Put
your
it
feelings.
down. I said after.
Oh.
Put it down. I like how niggas got on the internet and just completely just butchered what she was actually like sarcastically saying throughout the whole song. I was like, oh, you niggas are funny.
Where it say, hold on, I ain't get there yet. Had to scroll through my shit.
He's trying to get to the album track list.
Oh. Yeah, nah, Put It Down was funny.
Ratings?
So
I don't know a woman's perspective, so I'm just gonna give it a 10. Cause like I don't know how y'all think, so that's just me getting the insight and then the song to go with it. I was
It
like, I
irritated
enjoy
me
this.
when I first started listening to it because that's not what I was looking for from Jasmine.
Yeah.
So I can't say I
'Cause
can't give
the
it a
two
rating
songs
because
she
I
put out-
honestly didn't keep listening. I have to go listen to it as a full work. 'Cause
That's why I didn't like it at first, cause I didn't even listen to it in how it was supposed to be listened to.
Yeah,
So I was like,
I didn't listen to it. In
she put
order
out,
either.
it was Lost Ones first, and then that like
Pick up your feelings.
I'm not even going in this direction. With that, you took me somewhere. I thought we was finna cry it out.
Yeah, we was finna get emotional.
I was ready for whatever it was gonna be, and it went somewhere
Here you
else.
go.
Yeah,
Talking to these hoes.
good album,
yeah,
whatever it is. Cause
sonically I like it.
yeah, I was like, oh
I
yeah,
had no
I'm with
issue
you
with
now.
I gotta listen to it from as it was meant to be listened to, and I gotta listen to it as a full work. Cause I think the first time I listened to it, the first time I listened to it, I think I listened to it on shuffle, and I got mad because I didn't like that it wasn't what
Do
I
you
was
hear
looking
how I
for.
speak of Jasmine on this show?
And you know Jasmine is my nigga.
But do you hear how
You don't even know Jasmine.
do you
for
hear
real.
how I speak of
You
her?
don't even know her for real.
Okay.
You not even the
You know
nigga that
Jesus'
know all the
name?
song.
Do you know Jesus' name?
Tell me what's about him.
No, do you know Jesus' name?
Jesus Devontae Christ?
Alright.
Alright, come on, bro. Just
Hey,
'cause-
you embarrassed.
Hey, she on the camera, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Just because we turned up, don't. Hey.
But yeah,
Don't smile at me. Come over here. Come on.
I felt like a 10, you know. I can still play it now.
Yeah.
You know? It's one of the things where, like, if I turned on the car and
That can
album
run.
was on, like, I'm going to just let it run.
Yeah,
It's
that can run.
short, because I had that shit going for a whole shift at work, and I was like, oh, shit, I ain't turned this on the whole day, and it was a 10-hour day. But, yeah.
Stacks, what you got? Oh, you said you got.
Why do you listen to... We got to get to this.
Why do I what?
Why it's
do
on
you
shuffle,
listen to
dumbass?
albums on shuffle?
I didn't mean to listen to it on
Because
shuffle.
that's not the first time.
I started with it on my songs. Excuse me. I started with it on Pick Up Your Feelings. Then I went to Lost Ones, and then I think I just let it play out of order from there. That point, I didn't necessarily play it on shuffle, but it wasn't in order.
Brent
I
dropped a new song.
Brent dropped 3 new songs.
5.
I'm missing 2.
The one that's on Apple that you can download and listen to on your phone. It's called Gravity, featuring
Nah,
Tyler
don't do that.
Creator.
Don't do that.
And I think everyone should listen to it.
I think everybody should listen to his Dropbox. If you go to his Twitter or his Instagram and
It's
click
so
the bio
childish.
and go to the Dropbox and then press continue, you can download them shits as a memo and Price of
You
Fame
think
hit.
Keisha Cole lost to
Get that
Ashanti?
baby face
I heard. I'm gonna see.
right.
Y'all think
Real
Keisha Cole
bad.
lost to Ashanti?
Yes, I do.
Song wise or like the verses?
I feel like, are you asking me if I feel like she loses in real life?
From the songs that were chosen, do you think
I
Keisha
think
Cole
she
lost?
lost on song selection and she lost on presentation of those songs. I think she lost on both.
Well, would you look at here? People making issues.
Nigga, do you think that Keisha Cole lost to Ashanti?
When I was listening to the end, I said that this was. I hope the beginning didn't start like this, because if the beginning started like the end, then niggas was wrong. Like I said when they announced it before.
I called it a 10-10, but
I tweeted that. I'm like, I don't know if y'all really know Ashanti shit.
Yeah,
like that.
I
Like,
ain't give her her
niggas
credit.
might be
I ain't give
tripping.
her her credit.
I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout, but I
I did.
did think Keisha was
I
gonna go
thought
a little
I
harder.
thought Keisha was finna put her red bottoms on and slide across that fucking room.
I
I
thought
mean,
she
'cause-
was gonna go a little harder. I didn't think it was gonna be no blowout, but I did forget about some of Ashanti songs that I made. That I gave her dubs for.
But me being a boy when Ashanti was out, like I just wasn't listening. So
Boy.
I missed whatever was going on back then.
Chelsea was banging that shit.
We was outside. I don't know what Chelsea was playing.
No, we couldn't.
In her spare time, I don't
like,
know what that nigga was
The way
playing.
the house got clean, nephew would play whatever the newest shit was, Ashanti, Ginger, whatever was new and
Yeah.
like the best shit. You could not.
That's
go
when you could be a
outside until
tomboy.
the
Y'all,
whole
they
house
was playing whatever.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was okay to bang Blade and then turn
Thanks.
on Ashanti.
I don't want that.
Y'all would have been the reason that I get anxiety when I'm in the car with Chauncey playing different genres back to back. Don't
Right.
play no trap music and then put me in no R&B mood and then play no love
It depends
song.
on the transition.
You trying to figure the shit what you need to be listening to is very difficult in the car.
No, I got a good playlist, but it just I got so many different ways it could go. Like I had to apologize to dog because I'm like, West Side Gun and Stove God Cooks was playing, and that shit slid into Brent Insecure, and I just could not believe it. Like I was like, I could throw this whole fucking laptop, bro. That's probably the I've only got my how many times I think 3 times I've got my high blown. I got my high blown with that shit. I was like, wow. I was like disgusted. I'm like, this can't be real.
That's how I be feeling in the car.
Well, yeah, you don't know the vibes though, so it is what it is. Y'all care about Trey Songz? I don't care about that nigga.
You know,
What we
pulling
talking
his dick
about?
out to distract women from the fact that he was pulling his dick out on women that are suing him.
That the police.
What happened with the police shit? I never saw it. I saw the video, but like, what came of it?
I don't know, but that video was nuts. I'm like, this nigga really.
They said the police walked up on them.
All the witness accounts that the people like in the articles was talking about, they was just fucking with him. Like they came and started harassing him. But nothing ever came out to confirm or deny whether he was really getting harassed or why, and he didn't come out.
I mean,
From the
I don't
video,
wanna-
the
I don't
niggas
wanna,
in the background was like, leave the guy alone. All he had to, I heard somebody say that, like, refer to, like, all the nigga had to do was leave Trey alone, I guess. So, I was fucking with him. Nigga was chilling, watching a football game, probably lost some money. You in my face, I'm finna choke you. Fuck.
You in my face?
Like, goddamn, why are you, like, that's the problem with security guards, cops, whoever, like, leave me alone.
That-
What?
that movie, man, I'm telling you.
Bad just make you feel some type of way.
Now, okay. Maybe I was,
What?
maybe I was a little too, maybe I was too early, cause bad just been made you feel. When I know niggas be like,
No, I wasn't saying, like, I wasn't asking. I was responding to him. He talking about the movie.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that.
Badge is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. I don't trust not damn motherfucker with
I don't
badge.
fuck with the firefighters like that, to be honest.
Wow, they can't come out the fire?
It take too long.
Them niggas can't come
It took them
spray the
niggas
wall.
40 minutes. Y'all
Dog
know where
said-
Palmerston is.
Dog said y'all can't get dressed in all that heavy ass shit. Slide down your pole and hop up this truck.
The shit gone now. God
We
damn.
done put the fire out. We done
Niggas
threw
ain't at
6
least
pots
had
of
the
water.
shoes on, bro.
No, they be chilling. Like how?
I
Like
wonder how long it took. I need to look at one of them videos. They used to tell us when the firefighters used to come to the school. They used to tell us how long it's supposed to take to get out of the fire station to wherever you're going. But
It wasn't 40 minutes from fucking Jefferson to Palmerston.
no,
I mean, y'all could have got Ridges though. Yo, you talk about Jefferson. I thought you talking about 4th Street.
I almost got mad at you.
My bad. I thought you was talking about 4th
like,
Street.
what?
that's how I be feeling.
I thought you was talking about 4th
It's okay.
Street. I
Oh,
apologize.
it's fine. I understand now.
I'm like, cause they, they ain't.
Yeah. It's still. I
It
know.
like that, and that's kind of crazy though. Like that's a very close proximity for some fire stations.
Different cities.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just. I don't know what we're talking about now.
We were talking about people with bad
Trey
looks 'cause of
Songz.
Trey.
Y'all want? Okay, we're gonna skip whatever else.
We
You
skipping
wrote it.
Chloe?
Yeah, I did. What Chloe did?
I don't know.
Chloe.
Not the bad.
Here we go.
What she do?
Chloe dropped a
Girl,
silhouette
you look good.
challenge to her
Okay, so that's
song.
Chloe. So what's the other one name?
Halle.
Halle. Got it.
Chloe dropped a silhouette challenge to her song.
I've been thinking it was Halle the whole time. Which one is which? Is her name is Chloe
Halle
Halle?
is the one that is going to be the Little Mermaid.
Okay, so it's Chloe that we talking about.
Yes.
I thought we was
Chloe.
Oh, no, we're talking about
Okay, I'm here now.
Chloe.
I got it. I've been
trying to tell the whole summer of retweets, you know.
I know.
I know that it wasn't just you.
She dropped a silhouette challenge to her song, and then she dropped.
I knew you was gonna come on here and say, I
some,
told you niggas all summer.
What else she do? She dropped another video of her walking around in underwear.
Yeah.
She has a partnership with Savage Fenty as of I think yesterday or today. I saw that post. But all in all, she just decided to start showing the sexual side of her artistry. She made a separate Instagram from Chloe and Halle's joint Instagram. For whatever, they were in two separate places. They couldn't go live at the same time together off the same page or something. So she made another one. But on her singular page, because now it wasn't connected to Halle, she started doing like more sexual posts. So
Got her
she did.
shit off.
She did it started with the busted challenge.
That's the
busted
one I
challenge.
saw. That was it.
The busted challenge got rave reviews. She was like, everybody was
Hey,
like,
relax.
the busted challenge is over. She was one of the last people to do it, and then the silhouette challenge
You
started.
seen that? I was like, oh, that's what he's been talking about. After bitches was like 14. Excuse my language.
No, they're grown.
I thought they was like 4, cause she been a Little Mermaid. So I was like,
That's not her.
no,
That's
but
the
they
younger
kind of look
sister.
alike.
Yeah.
So, but they both look young.
Blood don't crack, my nigga.
I see. Carry on.
You sure?
Positive.
It was the busted challenge.
Unless you want me to talk about, cause Jordan Woods' busted challenge was ridiculous. Did you see that one?
I didn't like hers as much as Chloe's.
That dumping ass boo, you out your mind.
Carl Anthony Towns somewhere to fucking try to heal from the coronavirus, and here go my bitch.
See how that boy dribbling ass, like, come on, bro.
I can't hoop right now, motherfucker. You stupid bitch. I'm finna come knock your head in between the washer and dryer.
This nigga sick, dying.
Fuck. I got family that had died from this shit, bitch, and I'm sick with it. And you shaking your ass.
You ain't even caring. You ain't in the streets helping.
I mean, he said he thanked her at the end. So maybe that was just her free time. Maybe he told her to post it. I feel like when you got like a Jordan Woods, you like post that shit.
I mean, if that's your brand,
Yeah.
like if that ain't your brand, I don't expect it. But if that's your brand, because I don't think that's Aisha Curry's brand.
Here we go.
I do
knew it
not
was
think.
coming. I saw the
I do not
segue.
think.
She didn't post it. He posted it.
I
She
do
posted it.
not think.
He picked it. She posted it.
I do not think
Nothing is showing besides her knees and her shoulders.
she's naked.
She made the caption, shoulders and
naked.
shins.
She's naked.
Like ain't shit showing.
She's naked.
The reason I had an issue, the only reason I had an issue, because I originally I saw the repost that was like, why you still looking for attention? When I went and looked at the original and read the caption, I was like, okay, cool. I still don't necessarily understand why you needed to do that specifically, and the reason I don't understand is not because I feel any type of way about like you supposed to cover up or anything that niggas was talking about. The shoot was supposed to be for a magazine or a calendar or something like that. It was the cover Then it was another post she made that was about hair, and then the next one was supposed to be body. But when you look at the cover of whatever it was, the little like snippets or whatever, it was supposed to be about wellness. And I don't understand what about wellness did that portray. That's why I didn't. I'm like, this was an
What you
unnecessary
mean, like
reason.
meditation and shit?
Yeah, like this was an unnecessary reason to get naked because you're not doing nothing but sitting there. Like this isn't yoga. This isn't
You just chilling.
like, so there's nothing that looks like it promotes wellness. Like you weren't getting a massage. There wasn't like some sort
While
of
she
like,
was chilling, ain't.
there wasn't like shea butter or something around you.
No, I get on my phone. Shoot. Show it to
They
you.
can be in their own skin, but if the point like was
But
it was
that's a part
about
of wellness, learning to be comfortable with yourself.
But
She
that's
didn't
what I
know.
told him. I said if the point was like learning to love your own body, then maybe. If it was like one of those,
Or learning to accept that other people's business ain't your business.
But you are making it my business. Like that's the only thing I'll argue when people say that. When you put it out here, it's anybody's business. When you do anything that touches public surface,
No,
that's
I'm
anybody's
saying,
business.
Like, I'm saying based off of the tweet that everybody keeps pulling up from her saying like everybody is naked.
But she
had
y'all
to learn-
niggas,
she
if
had to
niggas
learn
remembered
why
how
and
she was
what
trying to
the
get all her
fuck.
shit off back then, it's totally different. She was trying to get
But
at
she
bitches.
had to learn shit.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with learning. You was trying to act like you was above bitches because you wasn't doing that. She was getting spicy back then, talking about bitches and shit. You just
I
saying.
didn't agree with that back then, but that's
But-
what I'm saying now in 2000.
But what did you learn? That it gets you attention. That fuels your brand. That gets you money and shit. You trash them and then you putting on for that same culture. That's not cool.
I don't think she thinks the way that you think she does.
I ain't saying she think like that. I just think that's crazy how she flipping it.
Yeah, but the
I'm pretty
difference
sure she don't
between-
think like
the
that. Hopefully
difference-
she saw that it did get her some money.
but the
More
difference
people are
between
checking
the women
in.
that she was talking about in that old tweet versus what she did was they're literally naked. You could see some titties. You could see some ass. All you could see was her knee, her shoulder, and her elbow, and her face.
She's had bra and panty shoots and shit that bathing suits and shit that come out there and do the same
But
thing
you
that them
have to
bitches
learn.
do.
It's a lot.
Like we don't. I'm gonna be the first nigga to tell you. I don't give a fuck about seeing no nipple. I see that whole titty right how it is. I could imagine. I don't give. If there are dudes that care about that. A lot of niggas don't.
It's
Like,
a
bro.
titty. It's a titty.
Yeah, like it's just a
I
titty.
tell her all the time.
It's a titty. Like that nipple ain't. Like, bro, come on.
It's a titty.
It still look nice. I
It's
love
a
a good bra. The bra makes me excited.
It's supposed
Said I love a good bra.
A good
The
bra?
support-
Man,
it's
I love.
the support for you.
I love bitch that. Hey, no disrespect to these bitches, but I love bitch that got more than 4 bras. Like that's legit. Hey.
You
Stats.
rude.
I'm gonna keep it a
You
buck.
rude.
I understand
I'm
that
glad I
bras
got more
are.
than 4.
I understand that bras are expensive.
They not really for real. You can get a couple cheap ones and then wear the like the expensive ones.
I don't know.
Hey.
And all I hear is that they're
Supportive
expensive.
bras, nigga. You tripping.
But I said, what did you not hear?
I heard you. You said you can get a couple good ones
You can
and
get
you
a
can
couple-
get a couple cheap
A
ones.
couple cheap ones and then wear the ones that aren't cheap occasionally.
The
So
cheap
what? Buy
ones
more
not
cheap
supportive.
buy more cheap ones than the expensive ones.
You know, I be forgetting that this is not my conversation. That's my business.
That's where we at, cause nigga, you can't say I can't.
So
I
are
can't
your
buy no
bras
cheap
cheap?
bra.
What's a average cost bra?
50 to 60.
Yeah.
For
50 to
the, for the big
50
titty
to
gang, 50 to 60.
For regular titties, when you go into Victoria's Secret, they're all priced.
Well, that's Victoria's Secret, but if
You
we were
going
talking
to,
in,
like-
in general,
like a
department
bra shop where
stores.
What if you in fucking Walmart?
They be, the bitches is fine for big titty and small.
So what's
but
happening?
they be bad.
I don't know.
When you got big titties, they don't work correctly.
So I could imagine a $5 bra not working for some heavy titties.
Yeah, but You don't have to wear it outside because it don't work. That's
Well,
your
why am I
titties in the
buying them?
house.
I was gonna say like you gotta carry your titties all day.
You might wanna put your
You gotta carry them
you
bitches all
You
day.
might want to carry your titties till noon in your house. I don't know.
But
I
I'm
don't
saying
know
like
how y'all- I
if
don't know
you
how-
an outside person and your titties heavy, like you know you can't get no $5.
But you
bro.
know what?
Yeah, like if I'm going to work every day and I work
That
in a
depends.
place where I have
Oh,
to
what?
get dressed.
What? So this ain't even
Certain
my
people-
conversation.
look,
Why am I having this?
Like, so my titties are small, but they not like, I know y'all see some people like, they chest is just not there. And like,
What you
it's
mean?
certain
Like,
shit that, like Zendaya's titties.
She
She
don't
can
have
wear a tank top without the bra. Niggas gonna look at me crazy if I had that shit on.
niggas love that. I don't know what she talking about.
Like, really?
No, women gonna look
Niggas gonna be like,
niggas
hey,
not gonna care.
on my mama, niggas gonna be like, really?
Is that how
Talk about,
that's how they laying, huh?
Mm.
Talk about, that's what they look with the
Kind
bra.
of. Hey, you remember you used to wear the sexy shirts to work?
It was
Shut
not sexy
up.
shirts, bro.
I could not stand when that nigga used to buy
Hey,
It was
you.
not a sexy
They used to
shirt.
come in, was it Tuesday or Thursday? They used to come in, that she had a blue one with the little, ooh, I was like, ooh, under the vest.
It's not a sexy shirt. was
It had a shirt with some buttons. She talking about,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
It
one
was
was
a
like a
undershirt.
it was like mesh or something at the
It
top.
was an undershirt that was like, it was like half sports bra.
Oh.
Was not sexy.
Her nigga was coming to get her on lunch. She thought nigga ain't know.
He's an idiot.
Um,
Yeah, I can't live that life. Every cheap bra that I've tried to buy has been a total fail. If it has not been at least $40, it either don't fit right or just don't do nothing. They still hang where they hang when I ain't got no bra on. I might as well take it off.
the way I see it, I'm just. But like I said,
I have gotten more
different
free in
circumstances.
I have gotten more free in not wearing a bra. I don't know how people feel
So-
about it, but
Are y'all going because we all just had I kind of saw the moment. Can y'all agree that women hate on women more than like it's admitted? Like y'all are y'all biggest critic. You don't think so?
look,
I
we both
guess.
just looked at this thing.
I guess.
I think like
I can agree with that, but I can agree based on personal
But the
experience.
reason
I
behind
don't.
it is gonna sound like I'm saying some feminist bullshit, so I don't feel like it's right. Like we compete with each other for like what I know. I can say
Women
collective
compete with each other.
women compete with women for the attention.
Ariel said something on the last one.
You didn't even
Oh,
let her
yes.
finish the thought.
Because it sounded like a pause.
Yeah, I thought she was done.
But like it's I don't give a fuck. So I don't know.
But Ariel
I
said
don't
that she was like whatever.
I don't live the life.
I think it was because you remember a lot of the shit didn't make it from the last show.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't know if this had to have made it because I remember she said like baby mamas or something be in competition or something. However she said it, like you was like I'm not being in competition. It's just like I think I would be in competition, and I was like last time I was listening to it back, I'm like y'all niggas be like killing y'all.
But everybody, like,
It was towards like a relationship or something. like
every
that.
Figure
woman
out for
has
what.
had
'Cause
some-
in I guess my mentality behind that shit is I just can't. If you want something else, go get something else so I can leave and get something else.
But
I'd be fine.
I
with
feel like
walking away.
at
a
some
lot of
point-
women are like they cool with like struggling to catch this attention and compete with another bitch. That bitch not important and that nigga not important enough. If I gotta fight that extra fight, I'm out. What am I doing that for?
but I feel like there's a lot of
She
women that
won.
feel that, like,
I
I don't feel like it's
Yeah.
always a competition in a bad way. I feel like people feel like I
No,
have to
serious.
outdo you because I want to be better than you. Like it's a very toxic mentality. It's like
What are
it's
you trying to
gold.
be better than though? Like I don't understand that. Like what
It
do
could
you?
be I got the nigga you want, I got this nigga baby and you don't. It
I'm
could
treating
be-
him
Do
better.
y'all don't give a fuck about no nigga like that. Like I got the baby. Like y'all don't care. Do y'all care?
Us? No.
No,
first
like
of
generally.
Yes.
A lot of women do.
That
Yes.
you got his baby like the nigga.
Do you know that I have witnessed with my own ears people saying I need to hurry up and get pregnant because this bitch not finna have a baby up on me. and been wholeheartedly serious. Like she got the baby. That nigga gonna be over there more or care more or do whatever. I need to get pregnant. Or if I don't need to get pregnant, I need to outdo this bitch. I need to make this nigga love it here because she got the baby and she's winning right now.
She got a
It's
question.
about to be silly. I'm sorry.
What's up?
Sometimes.
Don't say
You
that.
wouldn't put yourself in this situation.
Let me
You
hear.
wouldn't.
I might have been in
like,
it before.
no, because your dynamic is way different from the scenarios I don't like to
Okay.
So let's say you are a man, but
I am.
you got a homeboy
Mhm.
who is like, I got this girlfriend, but I got a baby on the way.
Mm.
My girl don't trust me with my baby mama, but my baby mama like, your homeboy said, I told my girl that my baby mama gotta move in, and I feel like there's gonna be a bonding moment with all of us. You're not in that scenario.
That's ideal.
Like, why are you looking at me? That's
That's
not,
ideal.
I'm looking at him.
like, you gonna tell your nigga, like, nigga,
I'm gonna
don't
tell
do
that nigga
shit.
don't get yourself
Them bitches
killed.
is gonna kill each other.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get killed. They might end up best friends. You're gonna die, nigga.
Yeah, because I feel like it would be a nice bonding experiment.
It's not gonna work.
I want to see
They
if
might
y'all
end up
get
liking
along
each other and
Cause
not
they-
like you.
and beat his ass.
Yeah.
And move in, become roommates for the rest of life.
Mhm.
Raise their babies together.
Yeah.
I know a lot of baby mamas that end up not liking the nigga and the baby mamas be cool.
Yeah.
And siblings hang
I know.
out.
I know that happens a lot.
Yeah.
My sister tried it, but then she said they was like in their feelings about him, so she was like, no, he's just a terrible nigga. like,
He a terrible nigga.
he's just so like a bad father, you know. I don't have no feelings for him.
Cut that out. You finna have to edit that.
That's okay.
But yeah, I feel like no, you are right. Like a lot of women be just like, I have to compete with this other bitch. Little do you know, the bitch don't even matter to this man for real.
But I feel,
The
cause
woman.
like a lot of dudes do feel like that. Like it is like, cause it is the same way in the men like world. Like there are dudes that be jealous of dude and shit, and we don't know that dude exists. Like that does happen in our community, but I feel like it happens way less. Just know it.
I feel like maybe men have to actually have feelings for the person for them to like feel like that type of jealousy. Maybe. I
I don't know how envy breeds. Like I've never been jealous of another man.
I don't think I would give a fuck, you know.
Yeah,
Like
but
I
that's
said,
what it is.
Y'all
Like,
don't feel like
I don't-
y'all are jealous in relationships?
in relationships, yeah. Like not, I've never been jealous towards another male.
No,
I'm
you're
talking
not
about
jealous in
men.
relationships.
Or just us
No, I was-
personal,
y'all.
personal experience.
Are you jealous?
You know?
No.
I am.
Of what?
I mean,
Anything.
shit,
It's a very unhealthy trait.
I don't care enough.
But you a Sagittarius though.
Stop blaming shit on
I don't know that
myself,
because she on the like edge of
I'm
it.
a cuss.
Yeah.
That's the thing though, they jealous. They got jealousy issues.
Girl, fuck you. You
'Cause,
got
like,
you got what the Tauruses got. You got
Asshole.
anger issues, nigga.
Asshole.
Issues as well. Good to see you.
Hey, fuck you, guys.
A Taurus situation. I didn't do nothing.
No, like it don't even have to be really like it don't have to be nothing. I just realized that about myself, like, and it's not like deep, like it ain't like
Ain't. She know already.
What I know.
No, Stacks know already.
Oh.
I've been reading this book.
she said, "Oh man," because you stopped me in the middle of talking.
Go ahead, I'll tell her.
I haven't watched it now.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, I was finna call it to you publicly.
It was talking about this nigga in the book.
Oh wow.
It wasn't
Can we
talking about
discuss
me
it after?
specifically.
Okay, I'm
It
gonna
was
hold it.
not talking about me
So you don't
specifically.
have to edit it out.
It was talking about women, and he just feels like it directly sounds like everything in my life, and I feel like he's lying.
I'm jealous in my friend relationships, the intimate, like romantic relationships. No, I don't like my friends having other friends because they friends be stupid or like just too much.
I'm a great friend to my friends' friends.
I can't do it.
I
I'll be nice. I can try to
He
be
becomes
nice.
the
was about to say, I'll
You
make
have
it
to
into
be
the
cool.
circle.
You have to be cool, but like if you just,
I think that's why niggas stop inviting me around their friends.
you either really like if I don't like your friends, they standoffish or they talk too fucking much, and I want them to calm down because it's fucking with my anxiety. So I used to be.
I don't know if I
Like,
agree with that
is
take
this
from
nigga
you.
okay in his head? Why won't it shut up? Why won't it stop? Oh, this bitch just never speaks. All right, bet.
I'm slow.
Okay, well, maybe in y'all experience. So I was about to say, I don't know if I believe that take from you, because the friend you do like is the one that's the quietest. Like, she don't talk.
But
For
she's
real.
not rude.
Eh,
Yeah.
She wasn't rude to me.
she probably because she was high. Because she's an asshole. Y'all remind me a lot
I'm
of
an
each other.
asshole
Maybe
too.
that's why.
If I would have caught it, you would have known that you'd have been mad at me. I didn't catch it.
Because I feel like y'all are similar. So
Hey, I got
maybe.
a question for you directly.
Yes.
You can't ask that.
Why you don't believe in me?
I just can't answer.
This is a single person's question.
Mm.
Do you got a go-to thirst trap?
Go to Thursday.
Why I couldn't answer?
I mean, you can. Like, did you
Because
used to
I
or
don't want
do
to
you?
hear that shit tonight. I honestly want to close my eyes for at least 2 hours.
What, somebody gonna hit you?
No.
She's saying she don't want to hear the argument. That
The answer
ensues.
from her. She said yes. I'll be
I don't think I ever had them to begin with.
No.
though.
there. I think.
What do you mean by thirst trap? Like one specific person that you go to lurk on? Like what do you mean?
Like, do you got a picture or a set of pictures?
Whatever I feel like on my body, what at any random moment is like really nice that time, I'm sending it.
You send a picture of your fucking leg to me, I'm gonna fight you.
I sent a picture of my titties like 2 weeks ago. I was like, look, they look nice today. And niggas was like, yeah.
You just mass text that boy, sent that boy out, said, let me blush off.
That whole conversation while the nigga was confused. Like, I never met a woman or like talked to a woman that was just didn't care. Like, you're free about like your body, I guess. So like, not really, though, yeah.
Not really.
Like, it's just titties. It's just a body part. Like, and they did look nice.
So you mean, do you have like stuff in your camera roll?
Mhm.
like already set to go. if
Yeah,
I'm
like I ain't
definitely-
like not on the like I don't be like. Well, I guess that is how you get a thirst trap. Like you be like, oh yeah, let me get this real quick.
I just
I've
felt
had
like
those.
somebody needed to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like most of them
They
happen
just
in
take
a
it.
moment. I don't necessarily save them, but I have had the situations like Ink where I'd be like, that looks nice.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily put them up in the tub. Like,
They
I
just
don't wait for nobody to request one.
My phone, like, I have bad luck with like steam and water, so my phone don't go in bathrooms no more.
Oh, that's where you get the best shots. You would be the one to drop it in the bottom of the tub.
I fall in the tub.
And be screaming, talking about,
Hey, I was dog after the cast, cause niggas are starting to listen when we do.
Mm.
I told her earlier not to tell you. It's a family thing and it's not sexual. It's
stupid.
oh man. But yeah, no.
Stupid.
I don't think not anymore. Cause I feel like it would be a lie now. I used to. I can say I used to, but now it's a lie. It don't look the
You
same.
kept them boys in the tub
It don't look the
3
same.
years ago.
You don't feel me tapping you?
What I do?
Hand me that. I'm sitting over here. I'm like,
You're actually hurting me. I'm trying to figure out why she's touching my hurt knee right now.
oh, I didn't know that was it. I thought it was the other
No,
one.
it's the left knee, and I'm mad as hell when I bend it again.
So, yeah, why you got it all bent up like paper thin?
It is what it is. The snow's falling. It's gonna hurt anyway. Whatever.
Okay, I got one more, and then we can stop. Keep an open mind.
Oh,
Every time.
That
I think you cool with this, but it's just
Me?
keep it. No, Ink, cause Ink, I don't know, Ink got a lot of triggers for some reason. That's what I learned. You just got a lot of triggers.
You don't know
That's
what
the
bag
shit
you gonna
that-
Yeah,
find.
like, cause some stuff I say and she handled it really well. Other shit, like, turn your face back up, nigga. Damn.
Okay.
What's the most you willing to spend on someone you're dating at one time?
Oh,
That
okay.
nigga cashing out.
I be cashing out, so I don't know.
Like, y'all not together, y'all just talking.
Dating.
So, not, you know what I'm saying? So, say for instance, like, it's Valentine's Day. What's the most you're doing for Valentine's Day? And
How
y'all
long
just
have we
talking?
been dating?
You can make up your own number today.
I mean, I guess I can put. It does depend on how long the dating has been going. So if like
Okay, say
We gonna give it a
December.
6 month
we
minimum.
was, not even 6
No,
months.
I was
Like
about to
we
say,
was
just say
talking
since
a little
December.
bit. Like we start fucking around before Christmas.
So y'all ain't do nothing for Christmas because it was too early, but now y'all kind of in the groove.
Yeah. Depends
I hate
on
your
what he-
face.
No, it depends on what he likes, you know. If it's like a nigga that's like, I like Jordans. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get you some shoelaces. You know, happy Valentine's. Because I don't. It hasn't been that long. Sorry.
Shoelaces.
I had a pair of shoes that came with three sets of shoelaces. I was happy.
I think
It depends. Like if it was 6 months, if it was somebody that
No,
I've
we
been
doing the Christmas one.
talking to for the Christmas one.
Yeah, y'all didn't do nothing for Christmas,
Shoe-
but now it's Valentine's Day.
I
She
mean,
said
maybe
shoelaces.
some Nike sandals, some Jordan sandals, some shit like that. Like
Okay.
whatever.
so.
sport
You're not gonna
doing.
go.
So what? You
high
sound like you around the 60,
80.
70 range.
Like 60, 70, like accessories to go with the shit that you already bought yourself. The
Okay.
fuck? I don't know you like that yet.
Okay. Stacks.
We at about 2 months. My cap is gonna be 100.
Y'all didn't do. Remember what we saying?
My cap
Might
is gonna
pay
be
for
100.
dinner, you know. I like paying for dinners.
My cap is gonna be 100.
Oh, I
I
ain't
said
hear
it
you.
3
I
times.
ain't hear you.
Staring at me in my face.
I ain't hear you because she started talking.
Yeah, my cap is gonna be 100. I don't know exactly what I would buy, but I think the most I would probably spend is 100. If this was 6 months,
I feel like a tricking nigga over here.
that's probably a
I'm over here like, huh? Ink is the one I thought would be like extravagant. Nope.
Like 6 months or somebody like a back and forth nigga.
I think it's different because I'm a male too, though.
I feel like it's more expensive to buy for men.
No.
How you figure?
Can y'all stop making the baskets with the beers?
The beer?
You put a beer in my basket.
It's like it was like they making like bouquets with stuff that like I guess women
Oh,
think
yeah.
men like. It's not.
It's beers
You
and
put a
like beer
in my
bonds
shit.
and
I swear to God.
razors and socks and t-shirts. Like I understand
That's
if y'all
what
don't like socks.
King, my
and
man, got me for Sweetest Day. It was like came with a razor and deodorant and stuff. I was like, oh, this is cute. It was sweet. I like the box was cold. I like the box. I'll be caring about the wrong shit. Was it Sweetest Day or Father's Day? Might have been Father's Day. I don't think it was Sweetest Day. Hell no, it wasn't Sweetest Day.
Just hush.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna cut it.
Just hush.
Where we at?
You don't see me over here rolling the fuck out of my eyeballs.
Hey,
at you.
I'm over here tripping. Let me put the times in, man. I'm glad it's up there too.
But,
So I'm gonna say 123 up on the video.
I mean, anybody that I'm dating, you know. It
Why
just
you say you feel like you
depends.
tricking? What you spending?
Shit, I'm like shit. You're going on a date. You probably paying for that. And it's crazy because these days the social media it depends on the bitch you with too. Because the social media standards gonna have you gotta go all out for Valentine's Day. Like I felt so bad for these niggas. I seen like only 2 niggas smile today. Like y'all really getting used as props out here. Like nigga just in the picture so she happy. Like get out of there,
I
bro.
saw not a lot of niggas smiling.
I didn't. I was like, I feel bad for y'all. Like, smile, nigga. So if it's a prop girl, you probably gotta spend like $300 on the day. You gotta do the little bear. You gotta sprinkle the rose petals and shit. Then, then you gotta go up because you know she gonna want to post a bottle.
Are you doing that for somebody you're dating that you're not with?
That bitch gonna want that or you ain't fucking no more.
I don't feel like people that's dating want that though. I don't
mess
think
with hood rats that like.
I don't think I would be expecting the roses in the hotel room and shit. No, if we only been dating for 2 months, I would be expecting
What I say?
the card, probably the strawberry shit, some liquor. Like, I'm not expecting you to go give me no room and decorate that bitch at month 2. Now, if I'm your girlfriend, for sure.
The reason why I said the Christmas shit is because that's almost what it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I got a room with the jacuzzi tub.
See,
and
like
design,
I'ma sprinkle the rose petals,
money,
like, but you not a hood
and a
rat.
$200 dinner.
But you not a hood rat though. You know every hood rat.
That's what I'm
Like,
trying
let
to
me
say,
see,
like,
let me
we're
show.
wholesome, so
Yeah, like let me show the world
like
that
we get
I
those
did
things,
something.
we deserve them. These bitches be asking. For
Yeah,
it.
like,
And like they tell themselves in their head and then a little bit out loud that they're a bad bitch or whatever. So the man thinks, oh, she's a bad bitch.
man,
No,
I
it's
swear to
like,
God,
no.
man, because when I figured out that these bitches wasn't shit,
So, let me ask, since
how old was I?
we don't know.
Ink knew. I think Ink saw me. I think Ink figured it out.
Me too.
No, I was a little older. I started getting my shit together at 22.
I'm gonna go with a little older. So
Relax.
Last year,
Relax.
I would say no.
It's
Like,
been about,
when
what
you
am I? I'm
figured out-
27 now. So it's been about 2-3 years.
It was time when you figured out, I'ma just.
It was 2 years. It was 2 years. It was 2 years ago.
I would say summer 2018 was in. Yeah, I was like this nigga.
Me and Ink had a talk in the car one day, and I think me and Ink kind of like established, like, I think he gonna get his shit together. Me and Ink had ran. We used to have, because our car ride was not long ever.
Never.
Wherever we was going, it was never long. So we would
y'all
have,
got 10 minutes.
we would have the shortest of talks ever.
Y'all got 10 minutes to have these life talks. Go. As a man, what do you like for Valentine's Day?
I seen somebody ask, do men like flowers? Like, yeah, niggas like flowers. Like, everybody like flowers.
Really?
It was surprise a dude that he liked someone he get them. Like, yeah, dudes like flowers. I don't know that niggas care for the specific flowers, so just make it like the blue roses or some shit. Like, dog would be like, damn, that's hard. Like, nigga ain't seen no blue roses never before in his life. Get that nigga some Nike Elite socks or some Nike socks. They just came out with the tricolor packs. Like, if you know your nigga, you know. Like, you ain't even gotta do all that. Like, bro.
But I
Like
feel
she
like
said,
those
like
aren't
the
good
Nike.
gifts.
She should have said, like she said, the Nike flops and some shoelaces and shit.
But
Like,
I don't feel like those are good gifts. I feel like those are stereotypical men gifts, but I don't feel like they're good
but
gifts.
you knew the nigga she was talking about when she was saying his gifts, didn't you?
Man.
It's a specific type of nigga. Like, you wouldn't have got a
niggas are
nerd that stuff. Like, you gonna probably get him like a video game or something.
Yeah. But when you date girl like this, oh my god, I don't know. They already be having shit, and that's kind of irritating too. Like the nerdy niggas they have every video game. They got all the deep. It's
So,
a DLC.
so for example, say you got, like you said, nerdy. Hey, babe, I want to go half with you on those headphones you was looking at.
Oh,
I want to buy you, like, King do the Fortnite. I want to get you some V-Bucks. Like, just kind of pay attention.
yeah.
But okay, so what do you do in the instance in which they have all of the shit that they into?
You can never have too much of, like, that kind of stuff. Like, he's either always looking to upgrade that stuff.
I know it's fake, but I'm gonna go see on the YouTube nigga shit. Cause it is one dude, like a white dude, that get like 2 million views, and he do all the video game shit. I wonder what he gets on his like couples page for Christmas. No, I don't wanna know.
Cause like I don't know what to buy the person that has everything, and I think that's where I'll be stuck. Cause it's like,
But
I don't-
niggas feel like that.
but I don't want to get no
Plain
socks.
ticket.
Like I feel like
mean-
if I get you some socks, you gonna look at me and be like, Stacks, why did you buy me some socks, bro?
But they not hanging socks, they Nikes.
Don't matter. Like you couldn't come up with nothing better than socks.
But you saying that, I mean, a nigga that you just met in December. though.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, cuz get mad at that. Like, the only reason he's mad is because, damn, bitch, I just spent $200 on you.
And it's been
You
a
got me
couple
some
months.
socks, but I never liked the accents.
I feel like
and
we're at the
razors
age
and
now
shit.
where we can ask, like, hey, what's the spending cap?
Like what are you spending?
Yeah, like, bro, I'm not finna say, like I said, like in that instance, like I spent $200 and you got me $32 worth of socks, like.
So since we on the subject of holidays and the gift giving,
Happy Valentine's
Spirit.
Day, everybody.
happy
Yes.
Valentine's Day. It's the day of love.
If it wasn't the day of love for you, chill the fuck out. I've been saying
should
it for
have been.
years. Like, it should have been for yourself. you
Yeah,
know?
like, bro, y'all.
Y'all every year, y'all just. But like they said, like we say every year, y'all hate Christmas, Easter,
But you
Hanukkah,
that's because you
Kwanzaa.
watching other people enjoy. Like you just mad at yourself.
Exactly.
Watching other people will make you feel inadequate even if you had a day. Don't watch other people.
Yeah.
That should be making me happy.
Yeah,
I
I
don't really be
enjoy.
caring.
I enjoyed looking at a
Either
lot of
way.
this stuff.
I
Like,
like
it was-
happy couples and shit.
yeah.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't want to see that
I
shit.
enjoyed watching the niggas at all the grocery stores today buying the last of the chocolate.
That used to
and the
be hype.
roses.
Being at work.
I like working in it. I don't like seeing that. Like I think that's really irresponsible.
It is, but yeah.
When I used to be at work seeing all the flowers come by, I would be like, no, it's another one that they don't have as many days. Right over there on the right. I used to be getting them niggas together. Go over there, go on that side. They got the better ones.
You know what I felt like irritated about when I worked at Bath and Body Works? Like,
That's all y'all niggas got.
nigga, like, what I should get my girl? What does she like?
She be smelling like.
Like, what does she like, my nigga? Like,
I don't know.
nigga, we don't got a lot left. It's the day before Christmas. What do you want?
I don't know.
You might as well just get the gift card.
They had a preset box of shit. Go get the box,
Boxes
bro.
and bags.
The box looked pretty. The shit, and I used to lie. I don't know what that shit smell like.
But
Shit
still
smell
get the
good.
gift card because if she don't like the scent that you.
No, you could bring it back. So
Yeah. You could always exchange
at
the
least
scents.
you got a decent gift. Like at least she know you tried.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's
Like-
the way I accept gifts. If I don't like something, like.
I don't
depending
like
on the
when people give me gifts.
circumstances, I know, but like, I know, but
I hate it.
are you crazy?
I didn't touch you.
Y'all are crazy.
You touching the dog.
Yeah, I hate when people buy me gifts. Ask
If
me
have-
what I want.
Yeah.
Don't get me something you think I'm gonna like. 'Cause
We
I'm not
know.
gonna want it.
We know.
Shut up.
We know.
But I mean, I don't know. I just.
So what I was gonna ask is
Damn,
with
what
the
was that?
okay, with the whole gift giving thing and like being happy and celebrating accomplishments and shit. Do you think that I saw somebody's status was basically if just two different ones. If you're pursuing me right now and you don't at least get me a little trinket or something to celebrate, you might as well not even talk to me at this point. Like you might, because if you've been trying to,
Wait, because
if you-
people open mind. I want to hear the other one too.
if you've been trying to talk to me and like trying to date me and you don't feel like I was deserving of like whatever, a Bath and Body Works thing or a gift card or a car or something, yeah, like then you should probably stop pursuing me. The second thing was if like how do you feel about dating somebody that says that they don't celebrate shit like that if it's important to you? Like
You can't date them.
Date somebody else.
Yeah, you can't date them. Cause why are you compromising yourself? Like if Valentine's Day is big to you and this nigga don't celebrate that, like if
do you think it's a cop out when niggas say they don't?
you will for somebody you like.
I don't.
Like you might, but you really might. It might not be big to you.
Yeah.
That don't mean you
Like,
can't.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
if
that don't
that's
mean I
what you
can't go
want
out
to
and get
do.
you some flowers or take like you might not get the most extravagant gifts like everybody, but you know I went out of my way to do this because I don't do this.
Yeah.
So
Are y'all holiday niggas?
no,
Not really. I never really was like the sweetest day Valentine's Day.
I like my
Shut up.
birthday.
Dog! I got some big coins for Valentine's Day. I was like, what? Niggas, listen. Thank you.
Mm.
I appreciate you.
Talking about y'all buying me cryptos. Thanks.
Man, my portfolio jumped because Bitcoin jumped. Thank you for that extra 5%. I appreciate it.
I think I am one of those extra people, but I don't necessarily care about it being extravagant, but I am one of those people that likes holidays.
So
and
it's
likes,
not end all be all if a nigga don't go. I mean, but you like that. That's all you know.
yeah, like I don't care about none of it to a certain extent, but I am very extra in that way. So I feel like if you one of those people that be like, I don't like it at all, it's probably gonna be a bummer because like I'll
I'm at an
celebrate
age where
every
I
one
want-
of them,
I
no
want-
matter what they are, no matter how insignificant. Like motherfucker, it's National Boyfriend Day.
I want different shit. So now it's like I have to wait until I can buy a man the shit that I like to be bought for me now. Shit that I'm looking at, I gotta make sure. Now it's a level up. Now it's not just like it's not the joint. It's I'm gonna be honest. I want a tennis chain and a matching bracelet.
I mean,
do that for a
they
nigga.
not necessarily that hard, depending on
The one-
how
the one that I
real
want-
you want it to be.
The one that I want is.
Oh, you coming with carrots?
Yeah.
Well, can't help you there, but
It's only 8, but you know,
that's a lot.
it is.
8 carrots.
Which one?
The necklace.
No, how much is it, or is it 8 carats?
Oh, no, it was 12,500.
12,000? 12,000, not 1,200.
Yeah. And until I can
A
afford
tennis necklace?
until I can afford
She tripped.
to get
800.
a nigga a chain, a man a chain, I'm not gonna ask for anything that I really want.
Until you is going and get designing that bitch with his face. I bet not see no tennis bracelet on you.
But
No
I might
tennis
though, cause
necklace.
that's the other thing. Like niggas, I ain't been outside. I'm gonna go back outside this year. Maybe depends on the Rona, cause this new Rona's supposed to be hitting us the way the last Rona did.
Listen, we can end up in another pandemic. Y'all gonna see me hit it for real depression. I'm ready to go outside. I'm sick of this.
We can still go outside.
I'm going outside
We
this
just
year.
can't do stuff.
I'm going
I-
outside.
but I
I'm gonna do
can't
what I want to
move
do.
it, like-
I don't know if I want to do yet, but I'm gonna do it.
Cause if we get in another situation, we gonna be back locked down where we can't go nowhere. And it's
So
like,
do what you can before it do that. Shit.
it's cold. I can't go
Thank
go-karting in the cold.
It ain't cold in
Yes, you can. What's the face?
Who?
What's the nigga's name? Zap Zone. What's
They got
city?
go-karts?
Yeah.
It's one city that do.
They
Okay,
got
when
bumper
we
cars
going?
in there.
Cause I wanna go. When we go?
We'll talk about that off.
Okay.
I don't be having niggas.
Look at her.
Somebody pull up the Zap Zone. I'm gonna be honest in front of all them white people. I'm gonna embarrass myself
I'm gonna show my ace.
for sure. But yeah, yeah, the gifts that I want, I can't afford to get something back like that for somebody right now. So I'm just not asking for anything. Like for the stuff that I want. Like the crypto, I did want that. I wanted some Bitcoin. I really wanted the Ethereum, but whatever. Crypto is crypto.
I don't think I don't be knowing what I want is why I don't like get shit I want. Not because I don't even know. I just get shit and I be like, that's pretty. All of my gifts are useful gifts. I don't have no impractical
This
gifts.
nigga be happy at anything.
I do. I be like, you know what it is? I be happy somebody thought about me. I'm really simple. I'm happy that you thought about me and you bought me something.
I like what I like.
Yeah, obviously.
Very direct. All right, we getting out of here.
So I was gonna say
We'll wrap in a second.
Because I'm looking at what I'm about to ask you about.
Diamonds, jewels, gems, pearls. More diamonds. Who got diamonds? Is anybody plugging? Anybody?
Learn to leave Ikari alone because every time
That's
you
not a
don't,
gem. We're not doing that.
no. And I look, and I know. Quit leaving me alone. I'm chilling. Stop like coming at me and shit because when you're not paying attention, when you paying attention to little old me, and you're not paying attention to you, like you should know at this age,
Everybody don't think the same.
less than almost 3 years away from 30. It's not worth it because you're not paying attention to yourself.
Everybody don't think the same.
I don't want them to think remotely close to that. I know we're young. I know we won't be old for another 20 years, but like,
Time flying.
you have to relax.
You got a diamond. Give me a diamond.
I want you to put forth the effort into the youth that we didn't get. That's gonna be my diamond.
Listen
So if
to
you
your
know
smart
a youth,
friends.
How did you girl?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
go ahead. Just go ahead.
I'm sorry. But listen, pay attention to people when they're telling you shit. Like your close people. And that was all I had right now, you know? I'm sorry. I caught a contact. I'm not gonna lie.
He making it worse.
I caught a contact. I'm not gonna lie.
If you know some youth around you, and you know what it was like to be a youth that didn't have guidance, take this time and commit to helping the younger people. We don't have no excuse. We got plenty of time with the pandemic, and if you don't have time, oh well, make some time. Because these kids need us more than we realize, is what I'm learning.
Give me like 4 seconds, please. No, what's that? I'm gonna read what I wrote on an adult's Facebook page yesterday. In Chauncey's words, we came into this world just as your generation did. During my youth, there were no teachings of these movements in my home or many of my friends to my knowledge. We're the generation who led those marches for the latest Black Lives Matter waves these last few years. The young people are the ones getting and giving the information, no old heads. Our respect given to the parents of my time, but they did not influence any unity. Y'all didn't fight to get our teachers to get this put into our curriculum so we know more than just the surface information. All the respect in the world, as big as my father was to the community of young men, he didn't take the next step and say he'd start an actual mentorship or anything of that nature into the community for real. I'm in the process of doing so right now. It's to kind of go right behind Stacks' point. Y'all know what we missed. Y'all niggas are finally touching money. Niggas are learning about stocks and assets, and niggas are learning how to go and get their own businesses and shit like that. And we had an opportunity to actually bless our kids so our kids don't come up in the same predicaments we did. When you go and, I don't know how many people didn't watch this before this gets out. When you go and watch Judas and the Black Messiah, Fred Hampton was 21 years old when he was assassinated. He became the chairman of that chapter at age 20. I don't know enough to say where he started going to get his information or who led that for him, but in a 2-year span, that man was damn near turning Chicago around. Chicago. It's times like this, and we in a time of like so much information. So give your kid what you didn't have, or give a youth something you didn't have, so they can go on and live better than what we live. Don't let us be poor again, basically. 'Cause that's what's finna happen. They finna make black people poor before we rise out of this. So, give them as much information as they can get. Work it in. Sit and talk with your kids. Sit and talk with your little cousins, your little sisters and brothers and shit. Make this shit happen. That's my thing.
But
Go ahead. Shout out niggas Black History Month.
well, no, for real,
Let
because
the melanin pop.
Yeah.
they find something, and I've been having this conversation with Gil for almost 2 years. The white people find something to like tear us down every chance they get. When we tried to be free from slavery, they was cutting out tongues, cutting off legs, taking you away from your children. When they was free, they wasn't even telling half the niggas they was actually free. When they got freedom, they practiced, because sharecropping is the practice that eventually turned into credit. They started learning how to put us in debt and holding us back financially. Then when they got out of that and created businesses and whole black neighborhoods, they tore that down. Started tearing those down. You get Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., the Black Panthers. They tore that shit down, assassinated all of them.
They get into that like really early into the movie.
We get out of that. You trick us into thinking that it's cool to party and just bullshit. And you introduce cocaine, don't allow it into our neighborhoods, turn around and flood it with cocaine mixed with chemicals to induce crack. And before crack, my bad, heroin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's always something.
And
So,
then redlining,
for
so
the-
y'all can't
oh
go
yeah,
nowhere.
including redlining, but that was always a thing.
Don't get away
So
from
not
the
even
drugs
just
either.
like looking out for the kids, and I understand like grown people is grown, they gonna do what they gonna do.
Yeah.
But the way like, and I know lean in our shit like it's been here. Like we knew about lean when we was kids and shit, but
Mm-hmm. It's pills. and
please
shit,
leave the pharmaceutical drugs the fuck alone, the pills, the fucking lean, all of that shit, please, because you don't think you a crackhead because you got a cell phone, but I can imagine the crackheads with technology with an Apple phone in the 80s operating the same way y'all act on them fucking perks. Please stop. Like,
Man.
get away from that. Find a new way to deal with your depression. You don't have to go to religions and shit. Like, you can just simply learn how to like meditate. You could find a cool pastor or a therapist or somebody to talk to, but release whatever is going on with you, so you can release yourself from like addiction to hard ass drugs and liquor. Like, because like every time I do bring up the crack and shit, I be forgetting like, damn, they turned us into like alcoholics and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
The
There's
crazy
always
part
something
is,
to bring us down. So like, if you know it, because we're in an age where it's not like how our parents was. They have books, but we got books, newspapers. If you can't go
Emails,
find the
you get
newspaper, the
anything, bro.
newspaper is in our fucking phones. You got documentaries. If you can't pay for those are free on fucking. Most of them are bootleg and free on YouTube. It's a lot of information out here. So at this point, like, I hate to, not for everybody, because some people don't even like, they just not thinking. But you should learn a little bit about how like this shit is set up for us to fail with literally everything. And like, once you like learn the pattern, get adjusted to the fact that like you, or regardless of like what we say, like we stuck here, we Americans unless we leave. Learn the game. Don't let them play you. Fuck that $20 Harriet Tubman bill, because the way the United States dollar has declined over the last 2 years, and the way that they're like switching everything to digital because we get direct deposits, because we got Apple Pay. Nobody really carries cash anyway, so y'all doing it when we don't even need money. So fuck it. Yeah, learn that when these niggas
That's
is
a
playing
hard
with
fact.
you, that they playing with you.
That was a hard
Like-
fact to take.
Like these niggas are playing with you, like for real. Learn to invest. That Robin Hood shit, that was bullshit. But that's what rich people do. Like they tell poor people, you need to learn how to invest when they don't have money, and then when you get money, they invest, they get rich, and you're like, hold the fuck up. That's what they do. Also learn not just about Black history. Learn about why people that support stupid fucks like Donald Trump, why they do it, because it's also a poor versus rich battle. And the moment that poor white people realize that they are a part of the same attack that Black people and other people of color have been under since this country has became a country, niggas is going to be in a lot of trouble because they're dangerous. Y'all just seen what they did a couple weeks ago at the Capitol. They don't give a fuck about shit when they angry. So, yeah, just
They
learn
just know
history.
that they ain't got no consequence, though. That's what they thought.
Oh,
they
for
would.
sure.
They-
Some of y'all did. I think it's funny that a lot of people thought I was like you was gonna commit a federal crime and then get on an airplane.
Dog, when you got
They
when
said
they
they
got you
pulled
doing
somebody out
no
at the airport.
flies,
At the airport.
They got a couple of them.
them no flies was
Casually flying.
hilarious. Like, and they put that in place as soon as you left the Capitol. What they thought was Trump was gonna pardon all of them for all of that, and that's not what happened. He said, "Oh, okay, bet."
I can't do nothing about that because I'm finna be in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then understand, like, learn how to read articles too. And like learning how to read articles is literally just reading it.
But a lot of people still don't know. Like, just because it's published don't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't know that the news be lying to you. Like,
Yes.
so you can't, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Use your common sense, and you'll have some morals when you
Yeah.
looking into the shit that you looking into.
If there's no source behind it, this is what I learned as a kid, because that's what my father taught me, like when he was teaching me about like how to really read. If you read a book, or article, anything, and you go to like the bottom of it or whatever they have in that book, and they can't tell you what the source is from, it's most likely bullshit.
That's what they kind of was teaching you with the citing your source and shit, so
Mhm.
you don't be taught plagiarism. Man, we ain't finna go through all that. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas got more gems, or we good?
That was it.
Stacks.
Like just read.
You got an inspirational Black History speech.
Read
I
and be
gave my
careful.
gem.
Yours
I said,
wasn't long though. You ain't got no speech.
Y'all got y'all. Wow. Usually y'all tell me to shut up, so I didn't get off
Don't
this
tell me
time.
to shut up.
Talking about here she come with 3, and now y'all niggas just giving speeches. I didn't know today was the speech day.
Well, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was just.
I wasn't prepared.
It's so many depressing ways that they figure it out. It's not even with the Judas and the Messiah, the Black Messiah film, the fantasy movie, TV show on HBO that I was talking to y'all about. What is her name?
Mm-hmm.
Juicy Smollier's sister, Journey.
Um,
They go through a lot of the history shit in there. Because that was pretty much like kind of their time. That story is surrounded in like the Emmett Till era. Like one of the main characters was like supposedly Emmett Till's actual like friend before he lost his life and shit. Like they get really into it, even though it's still like science fiction / horror. Like so. Yeah, just do research and finish reading. Actually read shit. Stop sharing articles. Open the article. If it's
Read
an
the date.
If it's an article that might put a virus on your phone, why would you still share it?
I got an iPhone. Y'all
They don't
niggas-
know. A lot of people don't know. My mama be sending me spam links and viruses like every other day on Facebook, and I be like, "Ma, I hope you didn't click that."
Mhm.
Like, I really hope you didn't click that. No, I don't have no speeches. Tell somebody you love them today. That's it. I love y'all.
Love you, nigga. Love you.
All right.
All right.
All right.